Welcome back, all Geminis, to your February monthly reading for 2017. I'm going to be using my personal Journey Tarot deck for you in this reading, plus the Astrology Reading Card deck by Alison Chester Lambert. I'm going to be using her entire deck, which pertains to the planet cards and the zodiac sign cards and the house cards. The planet cards represent, in your reading this month, Gemini, the part of your personality that is achieved or affected in this month. The zodiac sign cards in the middle entails the main influence of your month. And the last section is the house cards, which is the area in which it is going to affect you in the month of February. Sorry for that distraction, Gemini. Back again. And so these cards represent different areas in your life in February. The deck at the top of the table is a message from Spirit, so I will be shuffling that live for you. And the deck of cards is coming from the Spirit Message deck, Oracle deck by John Holland. So going into February, Gemini, the first card I'm going to pick out for you is the planet card, which is how you're feeling, how you're coming into the month of February. You've got the planet Uranus. Your potential for sudden change, enlightenment and awakening. The card below it is the Master of Insight, Wise Counsel. So this is my version of the Kings in the Tarot deck out of the Court cards, so I've called them Masters. So the Master of Insight, Wise Counsel, is my version of the King of Cups. Sorry about that, I had a bit of a mind block there, Geminis. It's been a long day of readings. So Master of Insight, Wise Counsel, sitting right beside the planet Uranus of spontaneous and sudden and enlightenment and awakening energy. So I feel that as you come into the month of February, Gemini, you could be wanting to go your own way or do your own thing, have your own style, so to speak. You're really not wanting to go with the flow in regards to how other people are doing things in their life in February. So you could come off quite the rebel, or quite eccentric, or quite quirky. The next energy beside it is the energy of Capricorn, which is the main influence of your month, which is very opposite to the Uranus energy. The energy around you in Capricorn is serious, materialistic and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So the influence around you is quite conservative. It could be quite reliable. It could be quite tried and true. It could be quite methodical. Could be quite practical and quite controlled. So with this influencing you in the month of February, this could bring out rebellious kind of qualities with you, or just really wanting you to be to become more independent and not be so team orientated, so to speak. The energy below the Capricorn energy is the Ten of Air. Outside opinions do not count. You are ready to move on to a new path in life, healing from trauma. So whatever has been going on in previous months or just from January, you may be finding that others around you may have disagreed with you, or you may have been having confrontations or conflicts with others in your life. This could be people talking behind your back even. This could be information that you are finally getting in the month of February that people weren't so honest with you, and now you're finding it out. And it's almost like through that kind of energy of controlness and being down to earth and being quite materialistic and steady as we go energy, it's almost like you're coming in with feelings that, you know, if you're starting to hear all this information about you from others, then you're definitely going to either rebel or pretty much go your own way. But interesting, because the area of life that is affecting you is your first house. So it's what people see and the impression you give. So it could be the way that you are reacting to opinions and situations with others in your life that is causing this rebelliousness to come about. But in saying that, Uranus isn't always about going against the flow. It can also be a very enlightened energy in order to be futuristic. So you might be the one that could be quite futuristic in your views, in your thoughts and feelings. Intuition could be playing quite a big part in your life in February. And it could be where you're kind of going against the grain, and it could be through other people that are quite traditional. Tradition could be quite a factor in the month of February. So others in your life may be disagreeing with you because they believe that tradition is tradition, and they're not opening their minds and hearts to what could happen in the future, so to speak. Being in the first house, this is all about how you want to be perceived by others. So if you're wanting to be perceived as a very intelligent person, as a very knowledgeable, wise person, then you just have to be aware of others kind of going against you, so to speak. The energy below from the first house is the Eight of Air. What is your reality? Your mindset needs to be clear from confusion. Healing solutions. So don't sort of focus too much on how you want to portray yourself to others in this world. Kind of focus back on yourself. Don't get too overwhelmed. If people aren't going to agree with you, then you just have to accept that. What other people think of you, which is a very good quote, it's none of your business, so to speak. So Gemini, it could be a very mixed month in regards to mixed messages, how you're wanting to move forward in life, but others are wanting to stay back and just stay the same. So you could be breaking from tradition, whether it is from people in your life or just opinions about you, or you might be wanting to be more independent and go your own way. Master of Insight, this energy here, wise counsel. You are highly intuitive with the Uranus energy coming in right beside it. So you're highly intuitive in the month of February. This could work against you with others, but in saying that you have a lot of insights, there could be another way of how you can present yourself to others, but in the meantime, just solely focus on what you need to do in regards to moving forward, and to not be so stressed and not be so confused or overwhelming yourself in regards to what others think of you in the month of February. Wow, interesting reading for Geminis. I will now pick one card, or should I say shuffle, the Spirit Message deck by John Holland. And let's see what the message is for Geminis in the month of February. Okay. Your message, Gemini, is to breathe. Being an air sign, it's all about breathing. Your message, Gemini, the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Interesting, Gemini. Time to take a breath. Time to be out in fresh air. However way you wish to take this, Gemini, I just feel that a lot of Geminis could be going their own way in the month of February. So there we go, Gemini. That is your forecast for the month of February. Do take care of yourselves, and remember, if you're going to go it alone, then solely focus on what you need to do. Don't be so caught up in other people's opinions is pretty much what I'm trying to get through to Geminis out there for the month of February. So take care, guys, and hopefully I will see you back here next time. Bye for now.